What's going on there, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys with another YouTube video. And have you ever thought about, starting a passive income business that you could generate with little to no cash? And I'm talking about an investment less than $5,000. Most businesses, most investments are a whole heck of a lot more than that. This one I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna be breaking down the 5 levels to the ATM business, and maybe you guys figuring out where it is that you guys might best fit. Now, this video is gonna be a little bit longer because I am gonna be breaking down each step level by level by level. And honestly, you guys probably haven't even thought about this. In fact, I didn't even know about the 5 levels to the ATM business until I actually started, making my way through the chain of increasing my revenue and increasing the amount of ATMs and increasing the amount of employees that I had inside my business. If you guys are here and you guys want to learn how to generate the massive amounts of cash flow in whichever level it is that you are looking for inside the ATM business, and if you're watching this right now and you have never heard of the ATM business, I just want to share with you guys a little bit about this business. It is a minimal investment for a maximum return. I have never seen returns in the ATM business like this I have ever seen in any industry ever before. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am in marketing, I am in real estate, I am in a bunch of other different industries, and I've never seen anything like this ATM business before. For those of you that don't know, my partner and I, we have a little close to over 100 ATM machines. We do processing. We are our own ISO. We do have toppers on top of our ATMs. And again, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about there, definitely refer to the other videos that I have on my channel, or there's a lot of other incredible people that have videos. But again, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 5 levels to the ATM business. Now, obviously my handwriting is not the greatest. The first level of the ATM business is making sure you go smash that like button. Make sure and go subscribe to your boy, because your boy certainly appreciates it. Drop in the comment section below what you guys would like to see in future videos, and or if you guys are brand new here. 5 levels. The first level, this is gonna be super easy and super simple for you guys to pay attention to, okay? The first level is just you loading. So what I mean by that is you are just gonna be loading an ATM machine. You do not own it, so you don't have to pay the $2,500 to own the machine. All you have to do is find somebody that you like, trust, and respect, find a location that you wanna load their ATM, reach out to that person and say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, I want to load your ATM. The beautiful part about that is it doesn't require a lot of income. It doesn't require a lot of money. Now, what I do recommend for those of you that are looking to go loading ATM machines, also understand one thing. I get a lot of people on my channel, or I get a lot of people that are gonna drop in the comment section below and say, Austin, why would you actually want to load an ATM machine? I'll be honest with you guys. We did this in the beginning of our business a couple years ago. We even still do it today for like 4, 5, 6 machines. The reason we would load is because, think about it like this. If you just have $2,000 or $3,000 sitting in Wells Fargo or Chase or Bank of America or US Bank, that money isn't earning you any money, right? And we've all saw the memes that say, make money on your money, right? We've all seen those memes. In fact, here's one right here. If you are gonna be loading a machine, all you're essentially doing is taking the cash that you have inside your bank, taking the money you have inside your bank, and going ahead and putting it inside of an ATM machine that you're gonna then earn either 75 cents or $1 a transaction on every single transaction. Now, what I like to call that is a high interest savings account. For those of you that are just looking to earn an extra passive income, looking to earn a couple extra $1,000s a month, depending on how much cash that you have laying around, you guys can easily go load ATM machines. For other individuals like myself and a lot of other ATM business owners, if you are an ATM business owner looking for loaders, drop in the comment section below. And again, this is a beautiful route to go if you do not want to own any ATM machines, you do not want to find the locations. This is a very simple and easy way to actually go earn an income on a monthly basis. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is you own / load. I'll break down how much revenue you can generate on each one for those of you that are like, hey, Austin, how much money can you make while loading? How much money can you own and load? Here's you own and load. So here's what this looks and feels like, ladies and gentlemen. You will actually own the ATM machines, and you will also load the ATM machines. You will not have any loaders. You will own and you will load. That is level 2 to the ATM business. Level 2 to the ATM business, I'll just draw it out for you guys now. You can easily make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, loading a machine, you can make tens of thousands. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars owning and loading a machine. Now, obviously, you guys know that the ATM business is a long-term play, so making $1 million with the ATM company is absolutely doable, and that gets into step 3, 4, and 5. 1 is you loading ATM machines. Level 2 is you owning and loading ATM machines, which is quite self-explanatory. Level 3 is you selling ATM machines and all the above. Now, let me get this straight really quick, because a lot of you guys are probably like, Austin, how much money do you make off every ATM? You don't make any money off an ATM unless you really upsell somebody, which I don't recommend doing. The reason you can't physically make any money on ATMs is because the business has been around here for so long. So, upcharging somebody to make money on an ATM, it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because this business has been around for a long time. Now, obviously, if somebody needs it quicker, then sure, yeah, I'll charge you an extra $200 or $300 if you need an ATM machine by tomorrow, right? You guys get the point. But what I mean by selling an ATM is you actually going out there and curating yourself a sales force where somebody wants to buy an ATM from you, you then charge them a percentage of their surcharge. So for example, what we have a lot of individuals doing with us is selling the ATM machine and then earning a percentage per transaction. That also includes you loading and you owning and loading machines. This right here, you can make M's. So you can make millions of dollars selling ATM machines, curating a part of that surcharge that other individuals. Now, what does that look and feel like? I'll give you guys an example. So when you go to sell ATM machines, you then are going to be able to collect a part of that surcharge that it is. Obviously, it's all going to be negotiable. So you can charge 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, whatever it is that person allows you to be able to make on a monthly basis by selling them an ATM. You could do that. Guys, just remember that, companies like Cardtronics, they charge anywhere from 10 to 24 cents a transaction. There's a lot of other standard companies that just charge 10 cents. There's a lot of people that would be totally fine with getting 20 cents taken out of their surcharge for you to do processing and set it up and do all the paperwork and all that other good stuff. So, there is a lot of leeway there. You could earn 10 cents a transaction. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but do 10 cents times thousands of transactions on a monthly basis, right? Number 3 is you selling an ATM and also owning and loading the machines. That then becomes M. I think you can make anywhere from, $1 to $3 million doing that efficiently. Number 4 is when it becomes a little interesting. I think number 4, becoming an ISO, just means that you start doing processing, you start doing transactions for other individuals. We're an ISO right now. We are able to do processing for other companies, having a partner bank, et cetera, et cetera. Again, I'm not going to get into so much about what an ISO is, but an ISO just makes sense when you have a brand like ours and you have a cast of people that we can reach, that we can help do 1 through 3. This only makes sense when you're doing X amount of number of transactions and X amount of ATMs every single month. If you're growing consistently, then absolutely you can become an ISO. The only downside to an ISO that I have realized is it is a lot more paperwork. You do need a lot more employees to help you with the things that you need help with to become an ISO. That is level 4 to the ATM business. This is kind of when it gets, to become a real serious business. We didn't expect it to be. I'll be honest with you guys. We just got into it originally to, pay our bills and pay our rent and pay our cars and, make sure the phone bill was free. But it ended up going from level 1 to 2 to 3 to now 4. And what we are aiming for is number 5. And level 5 is quite insane. Level 5 is where you can become a 100 million plus company. And that is becoming a data company. So I'll give you guys an example for this. So, becoming a data company is not something that's sexy. It's not something that's easy, but level 5 is becoming a company like CDS, Columba Data Services, right? Columba Data Services right now, they are doing transactions and reports and things like that. Which is who you process through, right? Becoming the processing company where Columbus Data Services just gathers data. It's a data company. It's a company where a lot of users are on that, like Instagram, like Facebook, like TikTok, like different social media platforms, right? Imagine if you could have massive amounts of people on your platform, then you're able to sell ads and do all these other good things. But essentially, you own the data to whatever it is. Columba Data Services They are able to see where every ATM in the location has ever been placed. They're able to see how many transactions they're doing. In fact, on their terminal reports, they show how many transactions that they do processing for on a monthly basis. A company like that takes millions of dollars, but a company like that is going to be valued at a little over $100 million. So, the question I get asked all the time is, Austin, can you actually become a millionaire in the ATM business? Well, obviously, yes, you can. I think you can become a millionaire in anything, right? But I truly do believe that, the 5 levels of the ATM business is 1, you loading; 2, you owning and loading; 3, you selling an ATM machine and owning and loading; number 4, becoming an ISO when your cast is big enough, when you've sold enough machines, when you actually are generating some insane revenue; and then moving on to number 5, being a data-based company that actually does processing for other individuals and holds the data network as well. Eventually, I want you to be able to log in to our back office and you see your ATM transactions on a monthly basis. That is the 5 levels to the ATM business. 5 levels to the ATM business. If you guys have any questions, drop in the comment section below. If you guys are brand new here, make sure and go smash that subscribe button. Make sure and go smash that like button. Austin Lewis here saying, we'll see you guys in some future videos.